Well, the priesthood has been something that I've always been able to relate to. I think a lot of credit for that goes to my family. I was blessed to grow up in a family that was very open to vocations. My parents were always very supportive of whatever God was calling me to do. And I think they take a lot of credit for the big part of my discernment process. Another huge factor was that I was surrounded by wonderful examples of the priesthood from just my parish priest that we were constantly around. If we weren't having them over for dinner, then we were going to the rectory to visit with them. And I just got to know all the priests that were ministering to me in my parish, and it was just a huge blessing, and I'm very grateful for that. I've always been able to relate to it, and after a while, I started thinking that maybe this is what God was calling me to do. For a young man who's discerning priesthood, but is too scared to make the decision to go to seminary, I'd say keep in mind that fear is never from God. And that was a huge part of my vocation story, is just letting go of fear and just being able to trust the Lord and His plan for me. It's always natural to have a little bit of fear and anxiety about this decision, because it's serious, and that just goes to show that you care enough to be nervous, and that's a good thing. But just trust in the Lord. He'll always give you the grace to do His will. For the Catholics in Arkansas to support my vocation, I think the most important thing that anyone could do is pray. Prayer keeps us strong. It keeps me strong in my vocation. When the going gets tough, only the tough get going, and prayer really keeps us tough. I think a lot of times prayer is underrated, underestimated, but we couldn't make it without your prayers. It's so essential to my vocation.